Hi there. Do you know you were born with only two types of fear? Yes, it's been researched, and we know that babies are only born with the fear of being dropped or the fear of loud noise. This means that every other kind of fear that you have in your life right now were acquired, either by means of what people have told you or how you've lived life thus far. But it is also important to realize that these fears can be unlearned and put away from our lives for good. See, there are two kinds of fear. Number one, there are external fears. This kind of fear, everybody has them. Fear of rejection, fear that the weather would be bad, and all of this kind of fear that are external to us that we literally have very little control over because we can't control people or control the weather. But there is another kind of fear called the internal fear. The truth about this type of fear is the fact that not everybody has them. The fact that you have the fear of height does not mean someone else down the road has the same fear. Many people have learned to overcome that fear. One thing to know about your internal fears is that it is possible to do something about them. Because not everyone has them, that means some people have overcome them or they don't even have them at all. That's why it's so important to learn what other people have done to overcome those fears. Because success leaves clues, and as you start to do them, you start to overcome these fears as well. Don't just be laid back and say, no, this is my fear, this is second nature to me, it's just what I have. No, you can do something about your fears because some other people don't have it, which means it is possible for you to lose that fear. In this video, I want to share with you two ways by which you can overcome this internal fear. Number one, change your focus. Psychologists tell us that whatever it is that we focus on expands. Many a times, the reason why some of these fears have so much power over us is because we have focusing too much on them. Every single time we talk about it, we think about them, we always ruminating about them. We are not literally doing any single thing about changing our focus away from them. And I want you to do me a favor. Write down every fear you have right now, especially the ones you have learned and acquired. Write them down on a sheet of paper, on a notebook somewhere, and literally intentionally decide that you're going to stop talking about it. You're going to actually do something about it. Perhaps face it once and for all, and you will discover that as you intentionally change your focus away from that fear, what you focus on now begin to expand. Possibilities begin to expand in your life. Success begin to expand in your life. Breakthroughs begin to expand in your life. Number two thing you want to do is to rehearse the opposite of the fear. If you're afraid of heights, begin to say every single day, I am not afraid of height. I am not afraid of height. If you're afraid of failing, say, I'm not afraid of failing. I'm a success. I'm a victor. Whatever it is you're afraid of, rehearse every single day the opposite of it. Robin Sharma says, if you rehearse your excuses long enough, you will soon start to believe them. The same way, if you rehearse the positive things long enough, you will soon start to believe them, and very soon your fears will no longer be in your life. And that's what I've got for you on this episode of MOTIVITALITY. Do me a favor, share this message with someone right away. And of course, if you have been blessed by this and you would like to bring me to your church, your conference, your corporate organization, or any event for that matter, all you have to do is go on to samuelekundayo.com/speaking right now, and you will find a link to a form there to book me to that event of yours. And anywhere all over the world, I will be there. Thank you once again for watching this episode of MOTIVITALITY. God bless you. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.